Now we return once more to the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I apologize if you can hear the rain because it is raining quite heavily right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna do some emulation tests pretty similar to what I've been doing for the S24 Plus, which I'm using it to record the audio for this video. I will show you the purpose of that in the Galaxy AI feature video coming soon, later. I'm not quite sure when, but mostly in about a week's time. Yeah, let's just start with Yuzu once more. And to that one guy who said that I need to update the Yuzu firmware, obviously I have updated it because I'm someone who actually uses Yuzu on my desktop. And I also downloaded this update here. I don't know why it shows up in the game list menu, but this is not playable. This is actually the update. And then for this phone in particular, one reason why people always choose Snapdragon phones for emulation purposes is because of the GPU driver. So I have 3 drivers in here. This is the one that is default for the phone, and then this one is the one that I downloaded just to try it out. This doesn't actually work, so I ended up using this turnip driver here. I will leave you the link for this turnip driver down in the description below if you want to try it out. These 2 drivers are problematic in Tears of the Kingdom because it just doesn't work, it just doesn't render the lighting properly. Turnip driver, it works, and I'll just show you how it works in the game right now. Again, initial lags because it's building the shader cache, and once it has built everything, it actually works really well. So we will just mess around some more and see how things go. Yeah, there are definitely graphical glitches. You can see those squares. Oh. I did not enable the docked mode, by the way. It's disabled. Ouch. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened with all these squares, but I think it has to be related to lighting. Because you see, the lighting now is supposed to be reflected on the ground, but these little squares here seems to negate those reflections and just show the texture of the ground. So, okay, not sure what's going on. Oh shit. I don't know if the lighting of this game is wrong. It seems to be a bit too bright. Ah, it's the first time opening a shrine, you have to watch the animation. Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with the controls on the Xbox controller because ABXY, this AB swap position, XY swap position. I play this game on the Nintendo Switch, so yeah, the controls are weird. Ah, okay. It's also been a few months since I last played this game, so my apologies for my memory. I can't remember all of the buttons. The frame rate has been pretty okay so far. I'm not sure how far you can go if you wanna go for 60 FPS, but you can try. Okay, that's definitely a crash. Okay, you know what? I think now's a good time to restart the game just to see if we need to delete the shader cache, because if you don't already know, for the S24 Plus with the Exynos 2400, we have to delete the shader cache every time we launch the game because there's just some weird issues there. So let's just do that real quick. Does it actually require us to delete the shaders again? We shall see. And the answer is no. That's good. That means we can reuse the shader every time we launch the game. Oh, that's such a huge relief and also a big performance boost. And that is also why a lot of people are buying Snapdragon phones for emulation, because there's just a lot more community support for Snapdragon, because a lot of people are using Snapdragon. So we shall build the bridge once more. Okay, no issues this time, that's good. Yeah, the frame rate is not really that consistent. I'm getting a lot of input delay, which I'm not sure where it comes from. It does skip a lot of frames as far as I can tell, because whatever I do, there's some major frame rate delay, especially when I try to grab some stuff. Yeah, I just don't know why there's a lot of delay there. And the graphical glitch is getting more insane. Where's the X? I need the X. There is definitely a lot of slowdown in this emulation. I mean, it works, and I think it started thermal throttling already. We're getting about 20 FPS right now. In terms of frame rate, I'd say it's about more or less the same as the Exynos version, but this is definitely running better in terms of overall smoothness. Oh my god! And also overall, just overall support. I don't have to redo all of the shaders every time I want to launch the game. Look at that slowdown. I'm not sure where the slowdown is coming from. I think it is already thermal throttling. We're only getting about 20 something FPS right now. You know what? I've been already nearly half an hour here in Tears of the Kingdom. I think we should move on to the next emulator. Overall, I think this will only get better over time. So wait for more drivers, explore more of those third-party drivers like what I'm using right now. The Turnip driver is actually working the best out of the 3 drivers that I have. So yeah. Oh, you know what? There's one option that I should enable. It's called, what's that thing called again? It's a special option only for Adreno GPU, which is Snapdragon's GPU name. This one, force maximum clocks for Adreno only. Adreno means it's the Snapdragon GPUs, so let's try to quit the game and then enable that option and see how things go. And now we're back in the game. Technically, I usually won't recommend you to turn on that option because if you want to go for max clock speed for your GPU, that means it's gonna thermal throttle even earlier. But let's just play around, see how's the frame rate. I don't think it's gonna change anyway because thermal throttling is still a thing. Those frame drops are definitely still happening. Frame rate pretty much identical to what we have just now, so not much of a difference there. Don't ask me why it's misaligned, it's because of the input delay that we were having. I should do this, since you guys are not going to see the controller anyway. God damn, this frame lag. I'm surprised I didn't just fall down to my death. I think having that option enabled, and when it's thermal throttling, we're getting worse frame rates. 15, 16 FPS, this is not a good experience. So yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next emulator. So for this emulator, you know what, we're gonna go for another game. Another Ratchet & Clank game. This is the, what's that thing called again? Up Your Arsenal. Yes, the entire franchise has this kind of weird names, which I absolutely love them for it. This is Insomniac pre-Spider-Man days, by the way. The early PS2 days. They were already making great games like this, which I absolutely adore them for it. Yeah, Aether SX2 emulator, we can't use remote control, so we have to use this. Whoa.
Greetings, client 91802, and welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
This is very smooth, but you know what? I'm just gonna quit the game right now because I do want to increase the render resolution. So let me just change this to Vulkan. Oh, we're getting good performance even in OpenGL. That's good. Upscaler multiplier. Let's just go for 3 times.
Greetings, client 91802, and welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
Everything is in slow motion. Okay, definitely not gonna go for this resolution then. I can't change it when I'm in the game, right? Oh, I can. Let's just go for 2 times then.
Press circle to fire your shock blaster.
Yeah, 2 times definitely perform much better. There are some slowdowns like what we are happening here. So maybe 1.5 times would be perfect for this phone.
Try using the nitro launcher against that vehicle. To select weapons, hold hold L1 to precisely target your weapon.
I'm not gonna press L1. Yeah, 2 times resolution definitely works. Maybe it's not the best experience out there because there are some slowdowns, but yeah, I would still say if you can find some custom drivers and whatnot, this should work better. So yeah, it does take a lot of tweaking and whatnot. As we can hear from the audio, slow motion audio means there is some delay in the rendering, it's not at 100% speed. Not too bad, I would still say. Tolerable. So you know what, I think we're done with this Aether SX2 emulator. We will now go to the next emulator, which is Dolphin. For Dolphin, we're gonna do some configuration as well. Oh yeah, I need to, oh god. You know what, let's just set the render resolution. Is it setting through here? No, we just change to Vulkan first. And then enhancement. We're gonna go for triple the native resolution. Let's just go with that. GPU driver, I'm using the default one for now because I don't think I can find any custom drivers for the Dolphin. Is it using the same one as the what's that thing called again? The Yuzu? Let's try. Where's the turnip? Oh, I can. Okay, you know what? We'll just use turnip then. Hmm. Let's see. Boat flip, is it gonna lag? Okay, so apparently the boat flip is gonna lag every single device. But do remember we are playing this game at an upscaled resolution of 3 times, I think? I can't remember if it's 3 times or not. Yeah, I think it is 3 times. Ah, too soon. Whoa, what's happening? Okay, since we know that's a problem, we shall exit emulation and then we configure it back to the original driver default. We just use the system driver right now and hop back into the game and see if that graphical glitch is still happening. Okay, this is definitely a lot better. We don't have the blue outline ongoing there. Even with 3 times upscale render resolution, still seems fine to me. Can't tell if there's any slowdown or what, but yeah, it just feels good. Okay, there's definitely some audio glitches there. Not a big problem, but still something noteworthy, I guess. Yeah, this works fine. Nothing much to talk about. Uh, you have to explore what driver works for you, especially because this is a Snapdragon phone. There are lots of community drivers and whatnot. So, as what we shown earlier, the Turnip driver doesn't work well with Dolphin emulator or just this game in particular. I'm not quite sure why. So once we change it to the system default driver, it works a lot better. There's no weird graphical glitches like what we had just now when we were walking around in the city. We just go in and out of the map and see how things go yet again. Yeah, the system default driver is definitely better. Okay, so now we're in Citra and again Cooking Mama, but this time we do have the S Pen, so the experience should be closer to what we had with the 3DS, right? So let's just do some challenges. We'll cook something different compared to what we did with the Exynos emulation test. Maybe an omelette risotto, that should be fine, right? This is the Google Play Store version of Citra emulator, by the way. I didn't even bother searching in GitHub and whatnot, so this is just available for all of us to download. Some audio slowdown, not the biggest deal, but still works fine. I'm not sure if I should do this. You know what? Let's just upscale the resolution a bit. System graphics, internal resolution. We should just go for 2 times. Oh, this looks a lot sharper.
You did it! Wow! Even better than mother!
There's some audio issues here and there, but not the biggest problem. Still works fine. Especially since the Ultra has the S Pen, while playing this kind of game is just so fun.
You did it! Wow!
Again, don't ask me why I choose Cooking Mama. I just find this game to be sort of like my guilty pleasure. I like it a lot.
Wow, even better than lava. Wow, even better than lava. It's out.
Yay!
But that's impressed.
Okay, so that's enough of emulation testing with the Ultra. Overall, we'll just focus on Tears of the Kingdom, okay? Because the other games we were using different games and also different settings compared to the Exynos version of the S24 Plus. If you want to get a phone and use it for emulation purposes as well, then it is always better to go for Snapdragon because a lot of people are using Snapdragon, like what we mentioned earlier, and that is why we have a lot of custom drivers and all of those stuff, community-driven stuff, development. So as what we have shown here, we have the Turnip driver, which runs really well for Tears of the Kingdom in this phone. There are some weird bugs, especially the lighting, but overall it still runs okay. It did thermal throttle to somewhere around 20 something FPS, so just get a cooler, slap it on the phone, and then you should be able to get more performance out of it. Unfortunately, yes, cooler is needed, so yeah, Yuzu emulator is just that demanding. I'm still quite impressed how the Nintendo Switch is able to keep up, but that's not the point today. So yeah, emulation, get the Ultra for the Snapdragon. That's it. The review for this phone is gonna come soon. As far as I know, the firmware update is still not out yet, so let me check it once more. Yeah, still no firmware update. You know what, screw it, we're just gonna proceed with our review without the firmware update. Yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and subscribe for the review. And also we have a new content planning where we test the 5G modem of the Snapdragon and also the Exynos. Apparently a lot of people are commenting that the Exynos version doesn't have that strong of a modem for both the cellular and also Wi-Fi speeds, so might as well do that. So yeah, do subscribe. We'll see you guys there.